Did you know that the Holy Bible has dietary laws? You knew that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you know that we're supposed to apply those laws to our life?
Yes, sir.
That's why our people are dying sick, because they refuse to keep those laws.
Yes, sir.
Right? We talked about it, diabetes, blood pressure. God instructed us not to do that, not to eat those things, because they would kill us. Just like my brother smoking a cigarette. Bro, you know that cigarette gonna kill you, right? You know it ain't good for your lungs, right? But yet you light it up and smoke it. That would make him foolish, because we do things that are detrimental to our health, and we know that it's detrimental to our health, but yet we still do it. That makes us foolish.
Can I get a ride to the moon, to the moon? A lot of people died in the tomb. Can I be despised from the womb, from the womb? I just wanna fly, coming soon, coming soon.
You know what my parents used to tell me? They used to tell me the truth hurt. That's one. But it's gonna set you free.
That's right.
Before we get that, let me get that. And guess what? I didn't even know she was coming out the Bible.
John 8:32.
I didn't even know she was coming out the Bible when she said, the truth is what's gonna set you free. Them the words of Christ. Read.
The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32.
Bring it out.
And ye shall know the truth.
We gonna know the truth. We gonna know the truth, and once we know the truth and apply ourselves and incorporate the truth within our lives, what's gonna happen?
And the truth shall make you free.
It's gonna make us free. It's gonna make us free. I remember my mama used to tell me that. Go ahead, go where I wanted you at first. Well, watch this. We're gonna find out what happens, and we're gonna break it down to a T, because I want you to get the complete understanding of everything that's being brought out today, my brother. Read that.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
If you know that you're the temple of God, are you gonna do anything to deface the temple of God? Hey, my brother, Deshaun, if you knew Stefan, that's what I'm saying. You got to bring it in, man, so I could get acquainted with you, bro. I forgot your name that fast. If you know that you the temple of God and your temple belongs to God, are you going to do anything to destroy that temple?
Not intentionally.
Not intentionally. Okay. So now we about to make it to where everything you learned today is not. If you ain't gonna be able to make the mistakes to destroy your temple. We're gonna bring it out right now. You eat pork? No, come on, how old are you?
28.
Let's move like grown men here. Let's not play. Do you eat pork? All right, all praise. Hey, that's important. But watch this. We're gonna show you that God don't want you to eat that. If you eat it, this is what you're doing. Read.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you. If any man defile the temple of God.
Because you defile your temple when you put those type of harmful foods in your body. Because,
God gonna have to tell me that.
God gonna have to tell, he's telling you right now. We coming out the Bible right. He's telling you right now. This is the voice of the Lord right now telling you to stop eating it. These ain't my words. I didn't write this book.
Right out.
The prophets of the renowned prophets of God before our times wrote this.
Bring it out.
And let's look at it, brother. Let's look at it. Let's go outside the Bible a little bit. What does pork cause? What is that doing to our people right now? High blood pressure, gout, diabetes, clogged up arteries. You defiling your temple. God knew what he was doing when he said don't eat that. He knew what he was doing when he instructed us to not eat that. Right? Read on.
If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
He said if you defile his temple, which is what you are and what you are, if you defile that temple, he gonna destroy you. I know, damn. That means I better get myself together, right?
That's right.
Right? Because we're gonna give you the facts. We're gonna give you the square business.
Bring it out.
We're gonna give you square biz out here, man. It's either up or down. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. We're going to get it out the Bible
Bring it out.
where it instructs us what to eat and what not to eat. Because that's a problem that we have. Because don't get me wrong, I understand, bro. You know about these, you know about this stuff right here, these occurrences, right? And you know about the diets that they forced on us. Do you know about that? So watch this. We're going to go straight to the laws. We're going straight to Torah. Because most of the time when they see somebody that don't eat pork right away, they think we Muslims.
Bring it out.
God wrote that in the Bible before the Quran was ever even thought of.
That's right.
Read this.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 46.
Read.
This is the law of the beast and of the fowl and of every living creature that moveth in the waters.
Read that again.
This is the law of the beast.
This is the law. He's letting it be known. This is the law. Read. Let me get that.
This is the law of the beast and of the fowls and of every living creature that moveth in the waters and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth to make a difference between the unclean and the clean.
God made a difference between the clean and unclean. Meaning, he made a difference between the things that you can eat and the things that you can't eat. He made a difference. Let's go to 7.
Leviticus 11, the book of Leviticus, chapter 11.
Oh, you know what? Go up to where it tells us about what divides the hoof and all of that.
Bring it out.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
He says, speak unto the children of Israel. God is telling Moses to speak unto the children of Israel. When we read this Bible, God is telling us to speak to the children of Israel. And what?
Saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are upon the earth. Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that ye shall eat.
That ye shall eat. So what you know about it says that what's cloven. What does cloven mean? Cloven-footed. What does that mean? It's a split. It's a split in the hoof because not all four-legged beasts are cloven-footed. Some of them have paws and claws. Some of them have just a regular round hoof like a horse. But chewing the cud is when they basically break it down, like you ever seen a sheep chew? Like you'll see them chew and then they'll swallow, and if you pay close, it goes down to one of their stomachs or their esophagus pretty much. It begins to break down and then they'll send it back up. If you watch their throat, it'll come right back up and they go right back to chewing. That's the cud. That's the cud. Cows do it. Sheep do it. Goats, deer, exactly. They chew the cud. Even the camel does it, but guess what? He doesn't divide the hoof. So therefore, we're not supposed to eat it because God distinctly gave us the instructions and you know, he lets us know what we can eat as far as the beast. It says that has cloven-footed and cheweth the cud.
So the pork has that, but doesn't chew.
We're going to get to it. But let's talk about some things. So we already spoke about what chews the cud and is cloven-footed. Watch this.
Nevertheless, these shall you not eat.
He said, nevertheless, but. Right? Read.
Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel.
The camel, see, we just said it. He said, these chew the cud as well, but you shall not eat it. You hear that? Read on.
Because he chewed the cud, but divided not the hoof.
That's the difference. You hear? What's your name, Chief? Jermaine. Right now we're going over the dietary laws. Did you know that the Holy Bible has dietary laws? You knew that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you know that we're supposed to apply those laws to our life?
Yes, sir.
That's why our people are dying sick because they refuse to keep those laws. Right? We talked about it. Diabetes, blood pressure, heart, all type of horrible heart conditions because our arteries is clogged up. You know what I'm saying? God instructed us not to do that, not to eat those things because they would kill us. So now we just went over the things that divide the hoof and chew the cud. Now we're dealing with things that chew the cud but don't divide the hoof. God said don't eat them. So we dealt with the camel. Read.
He is unclean to you. And the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof. He is unclean to you.
Do you know what a coney is? A coney. You know what a coney is? It's all right, I didn't know either. A coney is basically, that's like in the rodent, kind of like in the rodent family, more like a rabbit or something. You know what I'm saying? They eat vegetation. They chew the cud. But what do they have? What are their feet? Paws. Do our people eat rabbit? Yeah. And like I said, bro, my dear Issachar brother, you ain't alone, man, because I can show you where the black folk, so-called black man, eat raccoon, possum, squirrel, chipmunk, all that crap too, and rabbit. But we ain't supposed to be eating that.
That's right.
Those are a couple of sins of many that we are committing, which has us in the conditions that we in now. Huh? Yes, sir. Where are we learning from? We learned it from a lot of our elders, right? Mingling among the nations. Like when we're around the nations, we pick up bad habits. And instead of following what God tells us to do, we go to doing what they do. That's where we got a lot of the habits.
That's right.
And then a lot of it in slavery, we were forced to eat those things. They would throw you the scraps. They'd take the pig and throw you the guts of it.
Right.
You gotta eat to live, right? So that's what they give us the feet. They done took all the big parts of it, you know what I mean? So we would eat the tripe. You know about tripas, right?
I do.
Right.
I don't need them, but I do.
But I'm just saying, that's what it is, tripas, right? From the cow, but guess what? The cow is lawful. But the pig tripe is not lawful.
Wait, the cow tried it?
Yeah, but your people were enslaved, so y'all made a miraculous meal out of that. Because that's all they gave you. You understand? So you understand too. How old are you, brother? 45. So you know something. Read on.
Verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof, and be cloven-footed.
So what is the swine? You know what swine is? What is swine? Did you know that the swine is the pig? He said even though, because a pig is cloven-footed. Right? Read.
Yet he cheweth not the cud.
He don't chew the cud. He chew everything. He'll chew you. If somebody prepare you for him, he'll chew you up and eat you. Right? We ain't supposed to eat it. Read.
He is unclean to you.
He said he's unclean to you. And when he says he's unclean to you, it means you're not supposed to eat it. Because a lot of these that we're bringing up, they're farm animals. They're animals that we use, like a camel is used to carry luggage or to ride on. That doesn't mean you can't deal with it, like ride it or whatever, or use it. Same thing with a pig. A pig is like one of the best rototillers you can use. But you ain't supposed to eat it.
Read on.
Read on.
Of their flesh ye shall not eat.
See, God keeps on harping on it. He keeps harping and keeps reminding us, keeps repeating itself. It's unclean to you. Don't eat it. Read on.
And their carcass ye shall not touch. They are unclean to you.
He keeps saying it. Now let's go to the water. Because we finna deal with what's in the water. Because there are laws, there's a dietary law for the things that swim in the water.
That's right.
Read.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath fins and scales.
You see how he does that? Like when it came to the animals on the land, he said, those that divide the hoof and chew the cud, you can eat. And now he's saying, those that have fins and scales, you can eat. So you've been fishing, right? You clean fish before? You haven't? Okay, that's fine. Read that.
in the seas and in the rivers. Them ye shall eat.
So he's saying in the seas and in the rivers and in the ponds and in the lakes, the things that have fins and scales, you can eat. Trout, you can eat. It has fins and scales. It has to have both. Like a shark, it has fins, right? But no scales. You can't eat it. Catfish has fins, but no scales. Tilapia, it has fins and scales. Go on, get down. Yeah, eat it. But all the other crazy stuff, octopus, starfish, and squid, and calamari, and all that other, God said don't eat that, man.
That's right.
God said don't eat that. And that's easy. There's a lot of fish out there that have fins and scales, huh? God, like he gave us a big variety. A lot of our people want to choose the dang on cockroach of the sea. And those things are bottom feeders. They're supposed to clean the environment down there. But if we eat them all up, what's going to happen to the environment in the water? It's going to have diseases and all kind of sicknesses in there.
That's right.
It's going to smell horrible. And we need water, bro. We got to have water. So why would we remove the things that clean the water out? Why would we remove that? I'll show you why. Let me get that in Jeremiah 4:22. 4:22. I'm going to show you why.
We know who does.
Huh?
We don't, but we know who does.
Right, read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish.
That's why we eat it. Because we foolish. You know these things, just like my brother smoking a cigarette. Bro, you know that cigarette gonna kill you, right? You know that, right? You know it ain't good for your lungs, right? But yet you light it up and smoke it. That would make him foolish. God is saying it right now. He's saying his people are foolish. Because we do things that are detrimental to our health, and we know that it's detrimental to our health, but yet we still do it. That makes us foolish. This is what the Bible said. You ain't know that God say, man, my people foolish.
Bring it out.
Read that, read on.
For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children.
He said they sottish children. You know another word for sottish? Stupid. He said my people are stupid children. What makes them stupid? Read.
They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil.
We wise to do evil. We are wise to do evil. Destroying your lungs, my brother, with them cigarettes, that's evil. That's evil. You know what I'm saying? And the best thing to do is to repent from it, bro. If you love yourself and you love God,
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom. What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example.